What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, thank you. If you're a subscriber, you're awesome. Thanks for joining again. Let's get into today's video, which is doing kind of a long-term review on the Husky Heavy Duty Series cabinets. I have only had these for about 4 months at this point, but I don't think there's gonna be much more wrong with these that I could see in the foreseeable future. So I figured let me just give my final thoughts on this. If you want to see a comparison video between the Husky Heavy Duties like this and the New Age Pro Series cabinet, I do have a video on that one. I'll put that up in the top corner. Go check that one out. This one's just going to be more of a Husky Heavy Duty cabinet video review. So I am going to do a little price breakdown between this full set that I have now as compared to the New Age Pro Series if you wanted to build a set similar to this. I'm gonna do that at the end, so stick around for that if you want to see the price difference. It's a little ridiculous. So let's get into it. We're gonna start talking about some things that I kind of don't like about these cabinets, but other things that I do like about the cabinets. Now the set we have here is the Husky Heavy Duty 9-piece set. So I'm gonna show you what it came with and then what we bought afterwards. So the 9-piece set came with 1, 2, 3, 4, not that, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then this big cabinet here, we bought these actually at the same time as we bought that because we knew we wanted extra storage, and then we wound up buying that extra one over there. So the regular cabinets are 36 inches. This one is the extra wide one, which is 42 inches. In no particular order, we're just gonna start going through the things as I remember them as they come up, I guess. So you're gonna have to forgive the garage. It's a little messy in the middle of a couple projects. We're painting this wing here for the BMW, doing some like yard work projects. So it's a little messy here and there, but this is actually more of how I want to show it to you guys so you can see like real world and whatnot. So let's get, the first thing is these cabinets, the finish on them, they're all right, but they show dust. So let's go, which one is dustier? You can just see dust. Kind of don't really like that. The other option to get these cabinets would be the Pro Series, I think it was, from Husky, and those were a lot more money. And the only difference I really noticed with those was that it came with like a Line X bed liner finish on them. So that's probably even worse for this stuff, but that's a issue I'm having. So another thing about these cabinets that I'm not too crazy about is that they're 20 gauge steel. Looking at New Age's website, I don't think they list the thickness of the steel, but they definitely were a lot more sturdy when I had them in the other garage. The ones like the wall cabinets, not a big deal, but these here, there's like a thicker gauge would have been nice. There's a couple issues with the thinner gauge that I've noticed so far. So I have these bolted to the wall, only like in one spot, I think, because I actually tried to tilt it back a little bit more than making it perfectly level, but we do have it up on blocks here because there's, I don't know if I could get a picture here, but there's it's pretty dark. There's a lip, a couple inch lip from the wall, and I wanted these against the wall as far as possible, so I had to raise it up with some blocks. So the back one's sitting on the ledge, the front one's sitting on the blocks. Now the problem here is, I don't know if this one does it. The metal flexes too much. Then with the metal flexing too much isn't a big deal, because like I said, I have it tilted back a little bit just for the extra support of it not falling over on top of me or the cars. Bolted into the wall, should be 100% fine. But like I said, there's a little bit of flex. But getting these things perfectly level it's not hard because there's adjustable feet on them on all 4 corners. But if you don't get it perfectly level, your doors don't line up that great. I think the big one's the most dramatic. Don't really line up that well. And this top one actually doesn't latch shut. Not perfect. It's pretty good this way. This one over here, I took extra care to get it as level as I possibly could. And as you see, the doors line up pretty good. They're both flat shut, nice, so take a little extra time to level them out. Then one more for the thin gauge metal. So I believe I bought this from Home Depot or Tractor Supply or something. Just a little like hook. One on this side, one on this side, just to hold some extension cords, because you're always grabbing extension cords, but if you look at it, just a lot of movement. One thing I think I forgot to mention in the other video, the New Age cabinets had a full frame and the doors sit within the frame. So you kind of lost a little space in there. These cabinets have stuff like this in here, which is basically just about flush with the front of the cabinet, and the door's still closed. The doors don't close 100% closed, but I was never able to do that in the New Age cabinets. A little more dust from doing sanding stuff. Another thing that it doesn't bother me, but like another thing that would have been nice is if there was at least one more shelf. I mean, the way I do have it set up, I don't really need the other shelf right now, but there's some large gaps. It would be nice to have the option of just another shelf to put more crap in there. Going back to the thinner gauge metal, with that, these do get shipped from a shipping company. So the 9-piece set came as one full 9-piece set. It was a couple pallets, two or three pallets worth, and they were kind of all packed in there together. There is a little bit of damage on it, but you can, I think you could just refuse the delivery, but I mean, the damage doesn't bother me that much. The individual cabinets, like the big one back there, I don't remember if you could get them shipped to your house, but it was also free shipping to Home Depot themselves. So you're gonna need like a pickup truck or something like that to go pick it up. And those came a little bit more damaged than the other ones, because I guess they don't care as much. I don't know. When I say damage, it's just like this has like a dent in it. Let me see if I get a light to make this better. Yeah, there you go. You can see the dent right here. But it's not all negative. I do like the set. I would buy them again, especially because of the prices. I gotta go get my notes because I actually wrote down the prices of this whole set with the extra cabinets and the New Age set that you kind of have to make your own. And the price is pretty significant, which you could most likely use to do other things around your garage by saving the money. The only main thing I don't like about these is they only come in black, and I would have preferred to have them a lighter color just to make the whole garage seem a little bit lighter instead of having these big dark cabinets all over the place. Other than that, I would buy again. We're gonna go over the price list that I got written down right here. The Husky cabinets was at the time of purchase, because I'm actually having trouble finding all these on the Home Depot website right now. I don't know, maybe they just stopped making these and they want you to get the Pro. I don't know. Then the New Age price is gonna be current pricing. So the Husky cabinet, the 9-piece set, was $2589.99. We bought these, I forget which holiday. So there was like a little bit of they were doing a little bit of a sale, so it wasn't the full price, it was their holiday pricing set. And then the extra large cabinet was $614.19. That brings us up to a total for this set, $3,204.98 for just this. Then we decided we needed a little bit more storage in here because no attic and stuff like the old house. So we bought one more cabinet. That one isn't the full XL size cabinet. That one's $584, bringing our grand total for the Husky set at $3,789.97. Now let's get into the pricing of the New Age cabinets, which is current pricing that I just checked like yesterday when I filmed this video. So the set we had in our old house, which I'll put a picture here again, that set right there is $3479.99. Then with that, we bought another wall cabinet. So that was $249, which I actually think I remember paying more for that. So it's actually discounted right now, which is pretty good. That brings that total up to $3729.98. So with that, if you wanted to go with that, so you'd be minus 2 big cabinets, but basically the same setup. It's cheaper than the full Husky set. So then if we want to get something comparable to this and you need 2 more cabinets, which I don't think they're the super wide ones, for 2 more cabinets, it was $1799.98. So that brings that total up to $5529.96. Now we're getting up there in price. Just remembering I forgot the workbench. 1 second. All right, so I looked it up. The workbench from New Age is another $500. So that brings your grand total up another $500, which I guess you're about $6,029 for that. So the difference between the new age cabinets of this same exact thing, which you could get multiple colors, which is a lot cooler, and these Husky cabinets is $2,239.99. Pretty big difference. Now I know you probably didn't click in this video to hear the price difference between Husky and New Age, but I feel like they're the most comparable to each other, or they were at this point. Now with the current pricing of everything, it's completely ridiculous. Oh yeah, by the way, the Pro version of these Husky cabinets, minus those two big guys, is $6,000 now. I don't know what happened, but it's completely crazy. So maybe just wait it out for a sale. So even though this wasn't a comparison video, if the cabinets were the same price, I would go with the New Age because the better build quality of them outweighs the build quality of these Huskies, which are not bad, by the way. I know I said a lot of negative, but they're not bad. They're good cabinets. And the multiple colors. The multiple colors is really the thing that I like better. The ones we had back in New York, I really like that set. We were gonna buy the same set for here, and then we saw the pricing. The pricing went up like over $1,000 from when we bought them, so then we started looking into other options. Going price for price, Husky all day, even though thinner metal and just some small stuff that really doesn't matter, especially if, I mean, this isn't a showroom, so I don't really care. Just the things like the little dents on the doors, which I could have sent the stuff back, but I didn't feel like waiting again. Just being a little more mindful of wiping them down when I get my dirty fingerprints all over them. It's really the only cons, I guess. I mean, I even forgot to mention the nice workbench over there, and then this nice workbench top. The drawers, the quiet close. It's very good. Very good stuff. I like these. Get these. Hopefully this video wasn't too scattered. I know I said a bunch of like negative things about it, but there are a lot of positives. There's a lot of storage. Get it extra wide. You know you're always going to be able to get more of these cabinets if you ever need. You need wall cabinets, you need a workbench, you need other types of storage. Gonna have no problem. They're affordable. Well, they were affordable as long as you don't get the Pro, I guess. Good cabinets. I like. So if you made it this far in the video, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you. Leave any questions down below you have about these cabinets. I'll try to answer them as best as possible. If you want to actually watch more of, I guess, a comparison video between these and the New Age, go check that other video out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one.